I will say this though, we had Rey Mysterio, John Cena. John Cena was there for what? Celebrating the 20 years. He went back and it was like kind of like beat the streak. You had to beat John Cena, climb the rankings, and have those encounters in a cool scenario, right? It was kind of like a play off of words, hustle, loyalty, respect, and you know the Rey Mysterio one was also nice, even though they left out some key matches. I felt like they did a nice job making it feel like a documentary. So circling back to the leaks, which I don't think are real, circling back to those rumors about The Rock being on the cover, you know, that would be a great idea because we've had 2K16 was based on Stone Cold Steve Austin. That was fantastic. WWE 13 was the Attitude Era stuff. We've had other years where 2K15 was based on rivalries. We've had all sorts of, you know, showcases, and The Rock has been featured in some of them, especially the 30 years of WrestleMania. And I know The Rock was on the cover for 14, but he's never had a dedicated showcase. Now, one can argue the same exact thing for The Phenom. The Undertaker has been working with WWE to do that, you know, one man, dead man tale or something, where it's kind of like a stand-up comedy show minus the comedy, and it's just a stand-up show where he talks about his career and some behind-the-scenes stuff. Kind of like the Hall of Fame induction ceremony that he went up there and he was filling us in on his life, and then you know there's a Q&A. So he's been going around touring the world with WWE side by side, working hand in hand, and he has like one of those lifetime deals. So I could see The Rock having his own showcase. I could see Undertaker having his own showcase. I just don't see how The Rock ends up gracing the cover after, you know, 14. Well, I'm talking crap because, guys, we had 2K15 with John Cena and 2K23 with John Cena. So it is possible. Anything is possible. What I will say is this. Leaks, guarantees, no. Don't build up your excitement on these fake videos and tweets, because those are all false narratives, and it creates false expectations where ultimately you guys are going to hope for it to be XYZ, and if it's not that, you're going to feel like 2K failed, which is what happened with Edge. And I don't want that to be the case with Bray Wyatt because he's another one that keeps coming up. But having The Rock as the showcase focus, or Undertaker, that can be real cool. Another thing that I was kind of tossing the idea around behind the scenes talking to Brian and Trout was, imagine a fantasy showcase with dream matches, like encounters that never really happened, right? Trout, would you rather see a showcase where you're replaying the career of a superstar, or you'd rather see some fantasy booking elements involved with dream matches, kind of like how they did with John Cena? Remember John Cena at the end of his showcase, you had the match where Bruno Sammartino, Hulk Hogan, and all these other guys were involved. I thought that was really cool. Would you like to see more of that?
I like to see the actual matches that he had. I mean, dream matches would be cool, but I'm more like just the iconic matches that they've had for in real life, whatever.
Yeah, like documentary style, circling back to what they did and kind of building off of that.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's fair. That's a fair point. And I'm seeing the chat. I'll circle back to the chat right now, guys. Ultimately, I just want a showcase where they could put like 20 matches in. I feel like when you do a showcase with only like
want a lot of matches, so
yeah,
because it would be more funner with like a whole bunch more matches.
Like, double it up. Why are we getting these showcases with only like 10 matches? And I know people are like, oh yeah, stop wasting resources on showcase. I don't even care about that. Put that into another mode. I don't want them to put that into another mode like my faction, and then everybody complains, oh yeah, look, we're not having showcases this year. We've actually doubled down on faction. Everyone's gonna blow a gasket. You know? So I don't really want to see that go away, because the showcase lends itself to great cutscenes, to reliving awesome moments, and I just like when they dab their feet into fantasy booking, and obviously the real life stuff always works really, really well, especially with the way they've produced it lately. It feels like an A&E documentary style thing. Mark says, what about a Brock showcase? Oh, Trout, you would love that.
Hell yeah.
You know,
I would love that.
yeah,
You
that
know, Brock's my man.
and he's faced everyone. He's faced everyone. So what I want in this year's game, mostly, more than anything, is someone that we've seen face majority of the roster. Because I don't want to hear the excuse that I heard with the Rey Mysterio. Well, you know, they didn't have the license for such and such. They couldn't get such and such in the game. They, you know, so let's just wait. It is what it is. Leaks that are out right now are all fake. This is us talking about this on January 11th. There's no concrete information. Hold your horses. We're just around the corner for more 2K24. And you already know we're going to be talking about it on the channel. So if you love wrestling, subscribe to the channel. I don't know what you're waiting for, honestly. Trout, right now, pick one superstar you want to see the showcase of. Pick one person. That's it. Not
that I want my number one.
For you, yeah. Don't tell me, oh yeah, this is the person that I think they're gonna do. I want to know who you would like to see.
I would like the Undertaker.
Wow, we agree. We agree to that. Touche. I would love to see the Undertaker. The Undertaker showcase would be badass. And then I said this yesterday in my last stream. I would like to see Roman Reigns have one of those challenge modes, like a tower, where you're trying to, defeat the champion. Kind of flip the script.
Tower shit.
Yeah, because they did that with Undertaker. So flip the script. Give Undertaker the showcase. Give Roman Reigns the tower stuff. So let's speculate. Let's enjoy this hype. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I'll be reading.